like the artistic style of the indie genre. I think it really worked well.
I really liked the costume. I thought it really matched the Lana Del Rey theme because it was like lots of layers of clothes.
I really liked it. I really liked the sort of like good effect, and it really fit with like the theme of Lana Del Rey and like the general sort of attitude and theme that she usually uses, and like I think it fit really well with the song and it almost seemed like the liquid went with the music almost, like it went in time with it and things, which I thought was really clever.
I thought it was a really nice interpretation of the intrinsic style that you find in a lot of Lana Del Rey's work, and I really liked the way that you used layering to accomplish a sort of psychedelic feel to it.
Yeah, I think it matches really well with the costume and the props are quite typical of that genre, and I thought the artist matched Lana Del Rey's style quite well.
Like indie rock in today's like genre, it's kind of different. It's more arty and flowy. So I think that your music video really went for it.
I do think it matches the indie genre because I think it's quite unique and it's not something you see in the sort of stereotypical, mainstream music video. Like, there's not the objectification of the women or the men, and there's not like, you wouldn't see that psychedelic effect or like the almost quite unusual and like borderline creepy sort of narrative.
Absolutely, I think so. I think that the way that you presented the different people in it, and also the use specifically the sort of kaleidoscopic style and the use of liquid in it, really matched the genre's ideas. I think she really, especially the way that the makeup was done, really followed the sort of idea of Lana Del Rey's lipstick, that kind of thing. It was really good portrayal of it.
I think she looks the part. I just think like if you heard it and you didn't know like who actually sang it, I think you could picture her singing it.
Definitely, I think it does. Like the dress really worked with it. I think the use of art and the colours really went with the indie genre. I think with the improvement, I think the bit when the men are running towards the guy fades into the girl, however way it works, it's a bit too jolty, so I think you need to make it a bit more smoother.
I really like the use of masks in the sort of loss of identity, as well as the kaleidoscopic technique and the use of liquid, especially the sort of black paint and that kind of thing, which I think was really cool. If I could change anything, I don't know, maybe a fade to black at the end or something like that. I think overall the transitions were really nice though, so I would leave it like that.
I really liked the kaleidoscope thing because I remember using those as a child and they were really fun. The bits I would improve were probably the artist's performance. I thought she looked really fake and had really bad makeup.
I don't really see then much room for improvement because I think you hit the genre well, you hit the sort of star persona well, and like the editing was spot on. Like I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure none of the Think was out of time or anything. The general sort of camera shots were steady and they're pretty much perfect. Though if I had to change one thing, I think maybe add something a little bit more interesting to the ending, as the entire thing is very sort of cut bright, colourful, psychedelic, interesting, and then the ending's a bit, almost of a tiny bit of a letdown.
I think that the costumes really work to portray this sort of loss of identity within area, especially with the people with the masks and suits.
I do. I think the masks sort of add in that sort of unusual effect that you wouldn't see in the mainstream videos. And I think that's part of fitting with the genre. And I think the way she's dressed is, again, something you'd expect of her character, and like the sort of singer, if you didn't know who she was, is something maybe you'd expect to see her wear.
I think the editing was really smooth. I think it worked really well. The props, I think just the masks and the small costumes. It was really really. I really like the digipack. No, not the magazine, because it looks really professional. and I really like the colours and stuff.
Sort of oil painting style of the magazine ad, and I like the font a lot because that looks really professional. I like the fact that you've crossed that over to your album, but on the song lists I can't quite read the song titles, and the pictures look slightly rushed. I don't know if they were, but other than that I really like the style because they both work together really well.
Be nice the way that you've got the melting of the imagery in a sort of, but also in the way that it differs to the music video and the way that you mix colours in that. I think that's nice.
I think the magazine's really good. I like the way that it looks like it's the official thing. You could see that in a magazine ad. It just works. Although with the digipack, I think I can see you've added an effect to the pictures, but I don't think it sort of fits with the effects that you've put into the video. And I like that it's different, but at the same time I think you could have chosen a better effect. But it still looks like it could be an official digipack.
I think that it was a bit too mainstream pop in my point of view, but personally I like heavy metal music, so it was a bit soft for me.
Person's head's cut off, and I don't like the fact that he cut someone's head off. I think they need to be in it, even just because of the artist. And I do like the leaves and stuff in it as well, the digipack. The magazine advert, I think you need to put Facebook and Twitter on it just to say it's more available to everyone.
I think that the poster's very good for the magazine. Maybe just in a couple of images, a bit more of the obscurity of the image, but apart from that, I think really good.